What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the G&G SMC-9. So as I said, we're going to be taking a look at the G&G SMC-9. This is a brand new product from G&G that utilizes their GTP9 lower from their pistol. A lot of you guys are familiar with this layout from other platforms where you actually have a brace that you insert a handgun into, and now you have a submachine gun, when in reality it's just a pistol being housed by something you can shoulder and put attachments on, etc. The thing that is extremely different about the SMC-9 in comparison to those is the lower receiver of the pistol disconnects from the upper blowback housing rail. So you can actually take this lower off and put a slide on, and you'll now have a fully functioning GTP9. But then when you put it back in here, you have a lighter blowback housing because you're not moving the slide anymore. And you benefit from a longer inner barrel because the inner barrel is actually the length of the entire upper receiver, as we'll call it, in comparison to our frame pistol setups that existed prior to this. So the big benefits of that is you now have better gas efficiency because the bolt is much lighter because you're not moving the entire slide. And you also have full auto capabilities because the fire mechanism is all built in to this upper receiver here. You also have fully ambidextrous controls on this gun, so everything can be used from the left or right side. You have your bolt catch here, you have your magazine release on both sides, and this dust cover, which goes down and then will release when the bolt is brought back. It has a little plastic tab on the inside that if you unscrew, you can come over to this one and screw it onto there. Now this will be the dust cover that comes up when you shoot the gun. But it comes stock from the right-handed shooter setup. Up front here, you have an aluminum M-LOK rail system, and that allows you to attach any M-LOK attachments like vertical grips, rail segments for flashlights, lasers, all that stuff that you really couldn't put on a pistol. So this is truly set up to be like a submachine gun. You have flip-up front and rear sights that are adjustable for elevation and windage. So you get a nice set of sights on the top of your gun, ready to go out of the box. But they're very, very easy to take off with one flathead screw on each side for a completely flat Picatinny rail at the top for attachments like red dots, peg boxes, anything, or you can just run a really sleek, no sights or anything. The gun's profile is very, very sleek and low profile. Speaking of low profile, you can actually fold the stock on this gun, and rather than having a clip system in the back, it's a magnet. So for super fast disengagements of the stock to the body, it's super, super fast, and the magnet's actually like really strong. So when you're gonna be running around with this gun, the stock is not gonna come off, but when you need it, it's good to go. This thing really is super nice to have that feature because if you do want to put it in a backpack or anything, take the magazine out, and now you have an extremely small package that can really quickly go from completely compact to ready to fire. And with an ambidextrous charging handle on the front, you can rack this gun from either side. And just a disclaimer, this does not move when you're firing the gun, so you can actually hold the gun with your fingers on this. This is strictly for racking the gun. But when you move the bolt, it doesn't move, it's just for racking the gun. So you don't have to worry about anything getting in the way of these because they don't move. The magazine holds 50 rounds, so that's a pretty significant amount of BBs for a submachine gun, especially a gas blowback. So 50 rounds in this magazine is pretty good. It's also super hefty and very thick. It holds a lot of gas, and like I said, 50 BBs. Fits in here really, really well. You can also substitute the 50 round for the standard GTP9 magazines. And G&G also is coming out, or they have out, a drum mag. So it's just a big drum magazine for never having to reload, I guess. So for indoors or for a sidearm for like a sniper, not really need to worry about carrying extra magazines. Included in the box, different back strap for the pistol grip right here. So if you don't like the one that's on it and you want it a little different, they do include this as well. You also get a clear speed loader. It's actually a very, very nice speed loader. The reason I would actually suggest you use this is because it has a nice pistol adapter. Unlike some gas magazines where it widens up at the bottom here, the GTP9 does not, so you actually have to load the BBs through the top. It doesn't give a lot of resistance, so if you do need to do it by hand, it's not a problem, but it's definitely beneficial to use the speed loader with the included pistol magazine attachment. Makes that a lot easier. Something you guys are probably wondering about is the Chrono results. We did shoot this gun with Elite Force green gas and .20 gram BBs, and it ranged from about 365 to 375 in that ballpark. So that was on a fresh can of green gas as well. So those are the Chrono results we got. Other than that, the gun shoots extremely well, and the full auto is pretty darn fast for a gas blowback. Very, very happy with how the gun shoots, and really enjoy the very quick, crisp blowback that this gun has. I hope you guys really enjoyed the SMC-9. This is a gun that's really cool, and I really give props out to G&G for making something kind of different. I know pistol SMGs aren't new, but the way that they're going about making it is significantly different, making it really cool. So if you guys have any other questions or want to know anything else, feel free to drop the comments down below and I will happily get back to you and answer them to the best of my abilities. If you guys have any other questions or comments or anything you want to let us know, put them down there as well. I read all of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, have an awesome day.